I think, because women in, especially the corporate world, we are a minority, right? Like right now, we see through numbers that I would say our male counterparts takes up the most of like leadership positions, or positions of power. And for women, yes, while I would say like female executives, the C-suites, the population is growing, but we're far behind our male counterparts. And it is so helpful for us to have these dialogues to talk about how women can empower each other, because I don't think right now we have reached a level in United States where either in higher education or in corporations where they really understand the different needs of women in workspace versus our non-female counterparts, right? For example, one thing that I love to foster at my workplace is empathy. Like, what is corporate empathy and compassion, right? Like, and especially forwarding this sense of compassion, empathy to our female counterparts when they are mothers, when they are women with, really difficult female health issues, or women struggling with mental health, or women with cultural obligations that are different from their I would say, outside of culture counterparts, right? Like there's just a lot of bubbles that shapes women into who we are. And naturally, we perform a little bit differently in those workspace, but that doesn't mean that, we perform less than our male counterparts. It's just sometimes due to circumstances, we need a little bit of restructure or a different perspective or a different way to set KPIs and goals for women so that they can truly thrive. One thing that come on top of my mind is I hope and I would love to see, more and more female leaders coming up with metrics in the workplace of, let's say if you are a female CEO or a COO or whatnot, what can you do to set up structures within the workplace so that you are empowering women, that you are giving them, the space to take care of matters like, recovering from a maternity leave per se, but not discrediting them that they're doing half of work, but at the same time, setting them up on a path of success. Because I see in corporate world sometimes where women are harsh to each other too, especially the women where they said, I've suffered in my early careers and, no one gave me any slack, so I shouldn't go easy on other women. But let's be honest, right? Like if someone is able to extend that hand of grace to be more compassionate and flexible, women absolutely thrive. And we see now with working remote, women can have a full-time job while raising children and be committed to the family and not jeopardize their performance and career as well. So like, what can we do, right, to, again, women supporting other women or women pushing the corporate conversations and bubble to our non-female counterparts so that we are truly creating this compassionate but productive and profitable environment where women are just absolutely thriving.